Bang, bang.
All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Jacob of Paradox Multimedia here, and my voice sounds less dead than last time, so let's hope it stays that way. I am joined once again by Blue Lays,
What's up?
and we are continuing the saga of revisiting my old music, and I still haven't gotten around to uploading the previous VODs. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
Today ended up not going entirely according to plan, but it was still a decent day. And yes, it is much later than I normally stream. That is part of why things didn't go quite according to plan, but we're going to do this anyways. And hopefully this is not going to be as long as the 2017 stream. So,
I have to
We're
put that
not
idea
gonna-
into my head.
we're going to try to get right into it. So, 2020, I said 2019 was one of, if not the most pivotal years of my music. I feel like 2020 kind of shares that. 2019 and 2020 kind of being intrinsically tied, I feel like most people would agree for a number of reasons. We're not going to talk about that, but we're going to get into some music. Now, interesting thing about this is, aside from Press Record from the 2019 stream, this was the first year that I actually had people commission me for music. So there's going to be some of those in here. I don't fully remember who commissioned me because it's been such a long time. But everybody who did commission me, or most of them, I had like a license thing where like they're allowed to use the song they paid for their thing, but I still am allowed to use it for my purposes and stuff. So like I can still post it and do stuff like this with it, and if I want to even like use it for other projects unrelated to theirs. So there's that. Always make sure that you retain rights to your stuff if you ever want to use it for anything. Don't just sell out.
Okay.
Anyways, so this first one called Dream It, this was a commission. It's supposed to be just like a loopable song to be used for like time lapse kind of content. I think there's a guy doing stuff for like a Minecraft mod. So we'll go ahead and listen to that. And actually, I almost forgot to switch over on stream so you guys can actually see this. So this
Let's go.
This is Dream It. This is the little artwork I made for it. It's gonna start out a little quiet, so I'm gonna turn that up. Already a little questionable, that percussion. And now it's a little louder, so I'm going to turn it down on stream. But yeah, just kind of like chill, vibey. Added a little like wavy effect on the background image there. Can't quite hit that note, but cool little ARP. Could have been mixed a little better, probably. Whoa, was that a cymatics buildup?
No way! Oh, this is where it goes. I remember
This
this
doesn't
guy now.
quite fit. It's not the biggest fumble I've ever made, but it's still kinda eh. Oh, that sounds weird. Yeah, it didn't sound terrible, but it definitely didn't fit with the vibe of the song.
You really should have like went more with like a Kygo type thing as opposed to that.
You're saying words, and I'm sure they mean something.
I can make artist references. I guess I just have to remember that you might not know them.
Yeah. Oh, I guess that's the Team Tennyson. Oh, it was a Ben 10 mod thing. Of course it was Ben 10.
It's always Ben 10.
Everywhere I look, I see his face. All right, so thoughts on Dream It?
Yeah, no, that drop really should not be there. The ARP that comes in isn't my favorite. You could mix it better, but I just don't know if it really fits in my opinion anyways. But, you know, that's about it for me on that one.
All right. Now this one I actually put what it was. This is called Haunted Halls. It was from a short film called When You're Alone, made by a team called Go Go Productions. I think this is actually done by my friend Ninja, was the alias he went by. Not that Ninja. Not
Ninja?
not Fortnite Ninja. Not Ninja from Kick. You know, the hit streaming service Kick. Y'all remember Kick, right?
It's still around somehow. Okay.
But yeah, he went by Ninja, specifically like X_Ninja 555, I think. He does not go by that anymore. But he asked me to make this for a short film that he was working on, and it's not very, like, it's not the typical music I make, or even that I made at the time, because, you know, this is a little more of like a film score-y kind of thing, but it was also like a kind of horror thing, so it was my first kind of delve into that. Actually, no, I think we did listen to Gentle Apparitions, so I guess my second kind of like horror thing, but Gentle Apparitions was like a different sort of thing, so But anyways, here we go. Haunted Halls.
Yeah, I'm gonna be so real. I can't hear that.
You can't? Dude,
No.
It is turned all the way up.
If I turn it up on my end, your voice is going to be like 9 million
Can
volumes.
stream hear it? Oh, it's very low on stream. Oh, it just got louder.
Okay.
So that's the trouble with like ambient stuff. I don't know if you're like also watching this on stream, but I was trying to make it not like I hadn't really made ambient stuff at this time, so the mixing on like the quieter parts is kind of weird, but I wanted the like the strings to be louder for impact.
Mm-hmm.
If we were watching the film, it would make sense the way it is.
Right. Is the film still out there somewhere?
Possibly. I don't know if Go Go Productions had a YouTube channel, and if they did, I don't know where if like it's still around. Yeah, I might have to try and like turn this up in the VOD before I post this, because I don't know how loud this is actually going to come through on stream. But a lot of the points where like the strings would come in, I was trying to have that be like when the monster entity whatever would appear. And so that little da 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 da, that was supposed to be like the kind of leitmotif. And then this is like expanding on that. Is there
Nice.
more?
Oh, okay.
Oh gosh.
That's weird. What part of what is this supposed to represent?
Not sure. You gotta remember, this was like 6 years ago. I don't fully remember everything in it was.
Well,
This
what
might
the
have
heck,
been
dude?
like a weird little like epilogue portion, or this might have been like planned as like the little Go-Go Productions does still exist.
No
But
subscribers.
this might have been like the little like outro, like this part of the video where like the next recommended video and stuff pops up. I don't remember. But that's kind of what it sounds like to me. Like that's what that part was, or like a weird like epilogue part.
Neat.
But apparently it exists, the channel, anyways. I don't know if the video's still there because they have no subscribers.
Right.
So who knows? Check it out at your own peril. But that is Haunted Halls.
Nice.
Definitely notice some parts where I could have done a little better. Maybe transitioning in some parts and like mixing, definitely. The more ambient parts are kind of low volume. And maybe just like trying to make it not sound so repetitious at like the climactic part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this requires a little bit of explanation. So, I used to frequent a website called Casting Call Club.
I remember this. Okay.
People with projects that needed, other people. They could go and post roll like calls, I guess, on the website. I would keep an eye out for ones that required a music producer, and there happened to be this girl who ran a YouTube channel called Blair Studios, and she was looking for a music producer for an album. I'm like, never done this before, but how hard can it be?
Wow.
Apparently, a little bit harder than I expected. I had never mixed vocals before. I'd never tried to make a song based off of lyrics.
Bro.
I was kind of just given free reign for this, other than here's the lyrics, here's the style of music I want, do it. It's like, okay. Now these are a bit out of order, but there's 7 songs. This is one that like featured like a rap part of it.
I think this was my favorite one at the time.
Yeah. But so the album was titled Survivor. It's supposed to be like the journey of a girl like expressing different like I guess like parts of like her journey, trying to escape from like some kind of abuse, I guess. It's been a long time since I've listened to these and I don't remember. So I guess trigger warning. I don't think this will be as bad as the trauma rap incident of the New Dream contest, but yeah,
Proceed with caution.
Just putting it out there. So yeah, here's the first one called Game. I have unlisted the versions with vocals. I do have the instrumentals up on my channel still, I think. So if you like those, you can go listen to them. There's no plans to do anything with these as far as like updating the mixing or anything like that, because I think this is best left in the past, except for this one exposure here for the sake of historical archival, I guess. Excuse me. But I've blabbed enough. Here is Game from Blair Studios featuring Lil Shank. Oh, and I made the lyric videos. Oh gosh.
The first thing, she should have used a different mic.
Probably. Of all times. I think the chorus of this is workable, but still not great.
Did you add any like reverb to her vocal when you were making this?
Maybe a little bit. I did
Because-
not very much as far as like effects or mixing. Oh,
It sounds,
also
it sounds like-
explicit warning, I guess, for this singular curse.
yeah. It sounds like she's singing like into a tube.
That may be partly my fault.
You play love like a game. You think I'm one of your pieces you can use and abuse for your own victory, but you can't win with a two-faced deck of cards, darling. I served my time with your game, but now it's time for you to get overplayed. Cause the boy you played is now controlling the game. I'm utilizing every tactic, doing everything I can just to make you see how badly you messed me up. Oh, you still can't see? Okay, let me spell it out. Been crying these nights because of you.
Oh yeah, he missed part of the vocal, the lyrics there.
The facts and equations of this love game you're losing. You live your life playing these mind games, but everyone can see
His-
your disguise, babe. I'm the boss of the game now.
His
Living in the
timing
light,
could
it's
use a
knowledge
little bit
down.
of improvement
Your
here.
sporadic actions are less than attractive.
But-
I see you around and there's no interacting. You see on your mind, I'm overreacting.
I can hear the
but you just can't
confidence
see the
in his
love that I'm
voice,
trapped
so-
in. What did I tell you? Just like I promised, with a bit of bang bang, I beat your mind game.
I also may not have quite lined up his take where he was trying to rap. This guy also responded to the like casting call. He sent one take and that was it. And could not get a hold of him again. So it's like, well, guess this is what's going, this is the final product. It's going in the final. I think the instrumental is okay. Maybe could just use some like touching up. I do really like the part I did for the rap part. And that was kind of, this is some of my first attempts at kinetic typography. So,
There's a lot of thoughts with that song.
How would you rate it now?
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna listen to the other, so I guess we'll see if that's still your favorite.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this like a 4 right now.
Okay. All right. This next one is called Blame.
Okay. Right. Don't blame it on me.
Oh, I guess there's a little bit of flashing because of the fold film aesthetic. So, flashing light, epilepsy warning, I guess.
Are you ready? Only a child, a family full of failures, violent uncles, alcoholic cousins. Everyone is lost in darkness. They relied all hope on me, smart, kind girl. The answer is plain to see. Since I was 12, my heart stopped. I knew I couldn't take anymore. How am I to tell you? Who are you to change me? How should I make sense when I got millions on my mind? Why should I keep looking? Can't you see I'm breaking? I can't stand anymore. I'll become a singer. Huh, I should have never said that. I'm sorry, it was the way.
Also, some of the lyrics are a little awkward. I don't know if English was her first language, though.
All if you say music equals failure. Are you kidding? Look at you.
I did make some suggestions at the more awkward parts,
I ripped
but
apart what you told me to protect.
Her
I can't apologize.
lyricism in it. Okay, I'm gonna make another reference you might not get, by the way.
I know
But
I won't
her
be
lyricism
myself.
reminds me so
How
much
am I to tell you? Who are
of
you
an
to
artist
change
called
me?
Melanie
How
Martinez.
should I make sense when I got millions on my
Melanie
mind?
Martinez,
Why
you said?
should I keep looking? Can't you see I'm breaking?
Doesn't sound
I
familiar,
can't
but
stand anymore. Everything is your
oh wow!
fault.
Holy crap! I forgot how loud that comes in.
Upstairs, hit again, wiping tears away. Her words can't touch me, but what hurts is that the only person I can blame is myself. How am I to blame you?
Yo, Omo, what's up?
How am I to change it?
The dots after the high.
Who are you to blame me for your
Welcome to
own
the stream.
mistakes?
Welcome to the stream.
No one.
We're
Welcome.
going over my old music, including stuff that I buried away long ago.
So far, Game is definitely still my favorite. Yeah.
Blame, I would definitely say, is probably one of the weaker tracks.
I do like the lyric video though, so GG's on that.
Yeah. I really tried to, I'm trying to catch up with your stream. Okay. Yeah, so far we've gone over only a few songs. We've gone over Dream It, we've gone over Haunted Halls, and we've done Game and Blame from the Survivor album that I produced for.
There's many more to go.
Yes.
Mirror. Okay, I remember this
So
one.
much. The time difference is wild. Like time zone difference or like the latency between like my response to you, because that I can't really do much about, even though time zone, yeah. It is.
Where are you from, dude?
It is 9:34 p.m. for us right now, and it is much later than I intended to be streaming, but I wanted to stream today regardless So
What's it? Where are you from, Momo?
yeah, I don't think I ever found out about that.
Without doxing yourself specifically, where are you from? Oh man. Okay. Asia. Okay,
Asia.
gotcha.
So that's
Yeah,
like a quarter of the world.
it's a.
Needle in
my
a
word.
haystack.
He
OMG,
doxed
I'm
himself.
doxed.
All right. Now I'm gonna hunt down his address. I'm gonna no.
Yo, I'm from planet Earth. Oh man, I doxed myself. Milky Way galaxy.
I got him
Jeez, man.
locked in.
Well, yeah, dude, Asia. That's like 12 different time zones.
Hey, but the people who live in Asia somehow make like the absolute best music possible, so that's great.
Oh,
They
dude,
do.
I got some stuff I gotta show you. Not Asian music, but like some bad music I found.
Okay.
Like worse than this stuff.
Okay. Nah. Don't be humble. You can't afford to be humble with your skill level, okay?
Also, I see
right.
those Jinx emotes.
Oh man.
Anyways,
Oh yeah, right. I forgot. I am
some-
subscribed to a friend's stream, so I'm just gonna like. That's how I feel every time I have to listen to a new Paradox song.
I see a continue, please.
Come to.
This is
Okay. Let's go.
This is musical Timu right here.
Heck yeah, Timo.
I'm just don't mind me lurking. Yeah. Don't worry, man.
Hey.
Oh, that was you that posted the cat emote. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
Man,
it's
my
one of my
nose.
friends' streams.
All right. Anyways,
Okay.
here is Mirror.
For me, every day's the same.
Okay.
Alarm and wake up, get ready, then look into the mirror.
Oh, I actually showed the
That girl
artwork in this
staring
one.
back at me
By the way, that's not a bad
ain't
artwork.
never like
I
what
think
you
she
found
made that
exactly
one.
who you wanted me
Okay.
to be. Open the door, don't forget
I
it's
tried
locked,
to make
and if you
one,
don't feel like you do it,
using
walk
a
and
couple
talk
pictures she
with
sent
a
me,
million people.
but she
They
ended up
think
making
you
that
fight
one. It's like,
my
all right, this
life.
one's good.
Clueless of the nightmares I have. Every single time my reflection reminds the monster that
This one I
lives
think is
inside
actually all right. Whose vocal is this?
me.
So this is a girl who went by Blair Studios. This was her album that I produced for. She wrote the lyrics, gave me direction for the music, and then recorded the vocals. She's not a terrible singer, but I was not skilled enough at this time to give good direction on how to make the songs work well. Also, I believe English wasn't her first language, so some of the lyrics probably could have been tweaked a little differently.
A lot of this can probably be aided and fixed with a little bit
Yeah.
more knowledge on vocal production.
She did send me Spanish lyrics, and I asked her if she wanted me to make Spanish versions of these, or if she wanted to do like Spanish vocals, and she said, nah, English is fine. It's like, okay. I think this one was one of the better produced ones, personally. Especially like this, these choruses. Also, I think this is, this was included in Tides a little bit, like this part.
Yeah, the MIDI. Vocal mixing would help this. Just it's hard to like focus on a lot of the other things because when I hear a song with vocals, I'm like, okay, I want to know what they're singing, but
Well, that's why there's lyrics, so you can read.
yes, but I don't read lyrics all the time when listening to music. Usually, I like to, understand, like hear them and understand them. Definitely mixing. EQ.
Yeah,
all that
mixing was
fun
definitely
stuff.
one of my weak points at this time. Like, I think I barely EQ'd anything.
Oh no.
Now this one's interesting because this one had potential, but I borked it.
Okay. All right, let's play it then. Let me hear it. Let me hear the pain
All
and
right,
stuff.
so this one is called Rising, and this one was like explicitly she was like, I want this to be like an electronic kind of track. I'm like, okay.
Your specialty.
Now. So here we go.
Dum, 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 dum.
My mind is blank, I came back on track. I'm laying at the park, looking at the sky.
Look at the
I
sky.
still wonder, why was I like that? The memory comes closer, I take another breath. Why am I still like this? Then I realize I can't do fine on my own.
No, this was 6 years ago, dude.
Like you never did.
I do still have her on Discord. I don't know if she'll respond, but
With my own wings and
she hasn't posted anything in ages either.
and be myself.
She removed the music that she did post from her channel. Also, hopefully this sounds okay on stream. I'm trying to like adjust the volume as needed.
Save myself. Someone pulled me down, but I managed to get up. Now I can see.
Oh, okay. She's trying to follow the piano melody. It's not working. In my opinion.
I stand up and walk through. You knew what on my face I finally found.
I wish I had more confidence in my singing ability at this time, because I would have tried to give her like a guide.
I would definitely work on that melody. She's singing way more.
Also, remember, because I didn't do much with this, there's no pitch correction. I really did not do this girl justice.
For
I head to the top, smiling, breathless, head up. Now the pain is left.
the lyrics being just slightly off is irritating me.
People scream my name.
Are you talking about the timing?
Words was
Yeah.
forgotten.
I was trying to work with the limitations of the program,
Look at me.
because I don't think I either didn't have control over the duration of like the text effects, or I didn't know how to manipulate them. So I think I'd only been using Magix for like a year or two at this point. Not Magix, Wondershare Filmora as an editing software. And in the first few years I had this, there were a lot of things that you would expect to be able to do in an editing program that I could not do.
What a song. Oh, Survivor, right? Survivor. Oh, no.
Can't you see I'm a survivor?
No.
Which is already better. By the way, when did you guys start learning producing? So,
I was a year after Paradox.
yes. This whole series started with the first year that I started doing music, which was 2017.
Yeah.
You'd be forgiven for not knowing that because, one, it's only come up a few times, and two, I have yet to post the VODs of the previous streams from this. The 2017 stream, 5 hours. That's how
Right.
much we had to go over. So
Yeah. I'm 2018, but
yeah,
I don't really consider that
technically
actual
like
production for
2016,
me.
but I don't count that.
I don't count anything I made with Music Maker Jam or really anything I made with loops anymore out of that, just because I don't know. I don't count that
So you're
anymore.
going to dig his old stuff too. We've talked about it. A lot of his old stuff doesn't exist anymore outside of my music critique
Yep.
videos. Like he
All
did
of
a
it
huge
is-
purge a little while ago, which there's some
All of
stuff
it-
that I didn't even get to critique.
All of it's privated though, so like I can still go through it on my own channel. It's just I don't
Sure.
have any desire to like
There was-
look back at that.
There was like
So
a blue or no, was it Electro Gaming at the time? Electrox Gaming. You did like a radio thing of like a bunch of music that was only ever in that video that I never got to do a critique video of.
you wouldn't have to
It was
critique that.
on
It's
the
just a
list,
bunch
but I
of-
never got around to it. It
Yeah,
was exclusive music that never appeared outside of that video.
I think okay.
I do feel better sometimes when I hear my old stuff.
I get that. Depending on what you're talking about, there's like one video of that I made for stuff like that, but then there's like my Laser Radio, which was just a compilation of songs I liked.
Laser, that was it.
So that was just a compilation of songs I liked. That wasn't actually anything I made. It was just like cool songs that I wanted to show
There
and spread around.
There was one that you did like a bunch of stuff for. Like you made like a big list of like songs, but none of it had like been anywhere else. But maybe I just didn't realize that some of it wasn't your stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe at
It's
some
been
point. I'll have to go
it's been
through.
so long ago. I don't even remember.
I'll have to go
when you
through my
posted
private
it.
videos and all that stuff and look. And if there's stuff you want to critique, I can unlist them and send you the links. By the way, like that, I can do that. It's just publicly, they won't exist ever again.
Yeah, I think it's your last two albums that I've gotten to do.
My last two albums, so that would be Flying Away and
Yeah.
my new one, Wings, which you guys should go stream like after this stream. You should stream that.
And then the album before Flying Away, I did the regular album, but I had wanted to do the remixes, and I haven't done that yet either.
Remixes are still up. Those won't ever go down. I'm okay with those being around.
Just realized how far I've come, but it's still far from good. Oh, dude, you've missed so much. If you check out the 2017, 2018, and 2019 VODs when I finally upload them, dude,
He's
you're
improved so
gonna
much, my
you're
guy.
gonna look at this and be like, man, how did this guy not give up? Like that's
Yeah,
some
no.
tenacity to stare his horrible, horrible music in the face and be like, but someday.
Man, he's gone. Paradox, Jake, you have gotten so much better. I commend you.
I agree. I do like some of my older stuff, at least the ideas I had, but I can recognize it for what it is. Anyways,
Yeah.
Here is the title track of that album, Survivor, which, oh
I've been
boy.
trying to put this off for the past 5 minutes, and we're still doing it. Dang.
Comes to an end.
This was also the final song on the album.
But they never mentioned all the pain, and they never showed me how to care.
Oh yeah. By the way, the vocals sound much more tube here.
I learned so much. We are surrounded by lies. Some things are too far to reach, and yet we harm ourselves, as if something was waiting for us. The blood, sweat, and tears I shed, all for a dream that wasn't mine. Do you even care to explain? Can't you see I'm a survivor 'cause it hurts? I'm a survivor 'cause I'm strong.
This weirdly has like a YouTuber apology song feel to it.
You did it before it was cool.
Except it's not, there's no ukulele, so 0 out of 10.
Don't worry about it now. I will figure it out. The only way I can go now is up. I only need myself and no one else. I am the only want to take care of myself. I am my own hero. We grow up in silent lies, but my voice will rise. Our sound will break your silence. One day, people will know my name. They will sing along, and together we will scream.
Unfortunately, no.
Can't you see? I'm a survivor 'cause it hurts. I'm a survivor 'cause I'm strong enough. 'Cause that flame still burns inside.
Man.
Also, I'm pretty sure this was all made using the default Magic's piano.
That is, man. I just wish they would have done something different with the melody for that, dude.
Like the vocal melody.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
I feel
Well, you know what they say.
I feel defeated with this one because like I can hear ideas in this one for the vocal melody, but she just doesn't do it, and I'm just like, okay.
You know what they say. Hindsight's 2020.
No.
I just realized I've not been looking at the camera like at all.
Oh.
I need to rearrange my setup because I look at my like middle screen and my left screen so much that like I don't actually look at my camera at all. Like I have to remind myself to look at my camera. Anyhow,
Yo, Jake, have you looked at your camera yet?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Okay, so we got 2 more songs from Survivor.
Okay.
We have Perfect, which is the first track and the first one I worked on. So it's
let's go.
possibly going to sound the second worst because I think we can agree Blame is the worst.
Yeah.
And then we have Dilemma, which, oh boy, do I have things to say about that one.
I'm sorry, wait, how many likes does this track have on it?
23. She had a lot more subscribers than I did at the time. So, like, she shared it around, and there was a good chunk of people who came from her channel and liked it and stuff.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, man, this is from back when Google Play still had a music section.
Crazy, Google Music.
Before they switched over to...
YouTube Music?
Yeah, YouTube Music.
Alrighty, what do we got?
Also, for some reason, I didn't format this as 1080p, so you got these weird black bars here. Also, early MIDI guitar Paradox MM.
You see that girl every day. She walks always straight, just like seeing her on replay. Always clever and polite, no flaws exposed. Let me tell you, oh, that's not what's inside. They teach us out way, no flaws, no damage, never back up, we never defy that image. Just like fairy tales follow orders and do as I say. It'll be fine, it should be fine.
No transition.
Got to be a supergirl, be clever and beautiful. You've got to be perfect, always straight and never look away.
I do like that little like melody bit there before it cuts back.
Make no mistakes, they yelled and she obeyed. She never knew the way, but she knew the price to pay. Perfect grades, keep it fit. Study every day, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words won't hurt. I don't know one's better. Keep it up, always not what they see. Don't go anywhere but up. It'll be fine, it should be fun. You've got to be a supergirl.
I don't think this one's that bad. Like, it's not great, but it's aight, I guess.
I always used to see dark, walking through the same old path. You taught me how to leave a mark. Let me tell you, you loved me. You see that girl every day. She wants
I have a question
This
about the
part could
production
be
choice
better.
here.
What?
Like, why is it there?
I don't know. This was her
You know-
choice.
No, I actually kind of see the most potential with this one.
Yeah.
I can see why this one has a lot more likes compared to the other one.
This is also posted first.
Yeah.
So they
But
were
it's
like,
also-
okay, this is not the worst. And then everything else came and it's like, oh, 23 views, 28 views, 18 views, 19 views. This one got a little bit more. This one's like 105. This one got 50. Oh no, that's not even part of the album. This one also got like 100 views.
Dilemma. Oh, that's what we're on now.
Yeah.
I do want to correct myself. I think Perfect is probably now like the one I like the most, but mostly because I have ideas for that track running through my head now. So I'm like, okay.
I mean, I think I still have like the vocal stems and stuff, and like the project files.
Gonna have to.
I haven't
have to look
opened
into
them in ages though, so
I'm gonna have to look into that.
it's a toss of the coin on if it loads properly. But
All right, Dilemma. You have a lot to say on this one, so
yes, so this one was distinctly supposed to be rock, and I did not have much experience making good rock music at this time. You remember the couple of like metal, rock, whatever, like demos I had.
man, I
And
had
the
to.
fact- The fact that with this album, I was trying to do mostly like MIDI stuff. Shout out to
Right.
Somatics for some of it. So this, yeah, it'll speak for itself. But I don't know what I was doing with this. My bass sounds so weird.
We live in a paradise, we have everything we haven't realized.
Also,
Always running.
I will say it doesn't help that I've got the guitar melody and I'm trying to do like a piano melody and like it's clashing a bit. So like I didn't make this easy for her. That I just wanted to say that cuz yeah.
Don't you dare to stop, they say keep working hard, a great price awaits at the end. If that's true, how? Tell me how does this
Yeah,
begin?
trying to time that was
All
weird.
that I work towards every day, what am I even aiming for? See my life pass through the lens. I need that answer now, give me that answer now. For yourself, and for your future, and what about my present? My dreams
Also,
are
her
not
voice
one
doesn't
by
really
one,
lend
just
to this kind of
because
music.
I love you. Why do you confine in me? Don't worry, dear, you can become whatever you want. Stop. I know
I feel-
the true intentions behind
it's a
your words,
comment on the
never
voice, but I feel like if she did a bit of vocal training and could like get her voice to like a very certain like high pitch,
Mm.
she could almost sound like the lead singer for Evanescence, and it could fit.
Okay, that's when I
But-
recognize.
But yeah, she's not trained at all, so I mean,
Yeah. I think she had like a couple of like BTS covers she had done on her channel before this point. So,
BTS covers, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, not the
Which
same.
I never listened to those, so I don't even know how she sounds in those. But
Smooth like butter.
don't get me copyright claimed.
They wouldn't do that to you.
Stop. I wanna make my path, but I can't disappoint you. That is why I give in just to make you satisfied. I'll pretend you're gone, but I still want you in my mind. How? Tell me, how does this make any sense? All that I work towards every day. What am I even aiming for? See my life pass through the lens. I need that answer now. Give me that answer now. I stand before two paths. Only one don't make you happy. Guess that's the only way that'll finally make you satisfied.
Yeah. So that was Survivor. My secret shame.
Mm.
So, if you had to order these, how would you go? We got Dilemma, Perfect, Survivor, Rising, Mirror, Blame, Game.
The from best to worst would be Perfect, Game, Mirror. Man, Survivor. What are the other ones called?
Rising, Dilemma, and Blame.
Hmm.
Which
Uh,
I think
I-
that's the order I would put those in.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like Dilemma. Dilemma would be last. Those other two are probably just interchangeable.
Really? You would put Blame above Dilemma?
Probably, yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, thinking about it, that's
I think
definitely
I'd
what I would
agree,
go for.
though, with your order.
Yo.
So now for some much better music that came out
Okay.
later.
All right. I'm gonna pull up
so-
my old review here. Let's see.
Here's the thing. Look to the Sky was an album that was built off of an EP called Gems and Luster. Gems and Luster contained 6 songs, that being Gem of a Different Luster, Sun During the Rain, Waves in the Morning, Heart Racing, 128 Beat Rave, and Diamond in a Rut. I may have gotten the order slightly mixed up on like how they were in the EP. I think 128. Oh, hello. Thank you for the follow, Uncontained Cat.
Oh, yo, what's up?
It has been forever since somebody has followed me on
Uncontained
Twitch.
Cat. Hi,
Hello
welcome
and
to
welcome.
the stream. What's up?
Well,
Cool to see you. Cool to see you. You still gonna stream later?
I was gonna say, introduction in short. I'm Jake. I go by Paradox MM. I'm a music producer, and I do stuff on YouTube sometimes. And we are looking at, my follow don't show up lol. Oh, did you follow on Twitch, dude? I didn't. It didn't come up for some reason.
Paradox, you might recognize Uncontained Cat from my YouTube comment sections. They're Violet Haze on YouTube.
Oh, yo, what's up? I have seen you before under the other name. The name that is yours, but not currently, I guess. Also, I keep forgetting to look at the camera. Hello. But yeah, I don't trigger alert to any Twitch streamer. Oh,
What?
interesting.
Is it like a setting thing, maybe? If you check your
Maybe.
account settings or something? That's weird, though.
But yeah, we, as the stream title should say, we're re-listening to my old music. This is the 4th such stream we've done. We're going through year by year, listening to the stuff that I've released on YouTube, whether it is still up or not. And then taking a look at my unreleased stuff that never saw the light of day.
We're already an hour in, dude.
Yes, we are. And we've made it through 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 songs. Strolling Memory Lane. Yes, in fact, one of the songs I released this year is actually called Dancing Down Memory Lane.
Ooh,
which is
one of your best.
Kind of fitting. I'd never thought that it would be so topical. But yeah, we're taking a look down and revisiting the good-ish and the bad, the very bad. We just finished looking at an album that I produced for, which, as I said, is my secret shame. Feel free to check out the VOD whenever I get around to uploading it. But yeah, it's not good. There's some ideas that maybe could have been done better, but yeah.
Idea. Okay.
But like I was saying, I released an EP called Gems and Luster back in 2019, and I expanded on that and released an album called Look to the Sky, which I always chide Blue, or Ethan, or whatever you want to call him, on, because he always confuses it with the Porter Robinson song, Look at the Sky.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear you judge that.
I think when I first told you that was the title, or when like you saw it, you were like, does this have anything to do with Porter Robinson? And I'm like, I don't know who that is, because 2020 Paradox didn't know who Porter Robinson was.
Oh, you changed that. I changed that.
I was going to say,
quickly.
you changed that. I did not seek out Porter Robinson's music. You forced it upon me. Yeah, I see you laughing. Yeah. Some of the songs have grown on me. But yeah, so because we already reviewed the tracks from the EP and they did not change in the album release, we will not be listening to those again. But if you want to check those out for yourself, once again, that is Gem of a Different Luster, Sun During the Rain, Waves in the Morning, 128 Beat Rave, Heart Racing, and Diamond in a Rut. When we get to, I think it was 2025, I believe it was it last year? Or yeah, I think it was last year when I released the remastered version, which was Look to the Sky Definitive Edition.
Oh wait, I just remembered. This is the album that has the rock version.
Yes.
Okay.
Has 2 songs that are supposed to be rock, which
I'm gonna have to start charging hourly for this. I
mean, half the reason this is taking so long is because of you. What's the word? You're stalling. That's what you're doing.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear
Yeah,
it.
you don't want to hear it. That's why you're stalling. We took 5 minutes before we listened to friggin' Dilemma. Or whichever
There's a
one it
reason for
was.
that.
Or no, Survivor. Survivor, you yapped for like 5 minutes trying to avoid us listening to it. We've already hit an hour and we've listened to 9 songs. We have so much more. All right, here we go. This is Stars Above. I'll turn it up on stream.
What did I give this one in the past year?
So this is supposed to be like the opening track of the album. It was not really a finished track. It was kind of supposed to lead in. And a lot of people were disappointed because of how it leads in.
I really did not like this song at the time.
Definitely should have mixed this better, and I did in the remaster. And like I said, I also turned this into a full song. You're gonna see this is not a full song. Oh yeah, also check out Chroma Cosmic, my new color bass album that just came out on the 17th. This build up though, yeah. A lot of people were expecting that to go into something, and then it just jumps to the next song, which sounds nothing like it, and they're just like, wait, what?
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a kind of like fake out thing, and it worked.
It definitely faked out. It matters highly on how you go about doing it, if it works or not.
Yeah.
But considering that the next track, as you said, does not fit, I don't know.
Oh, this one, if we were playing directly into each song, this would definitely not fit.
Turmoil. I remember liking this one a lot.
Turmoil, Calm of the Storm. This one's okay. It's definitely got some of that dilemma-ness with like the MIDI guitar, but for real, the remaster slaps.
Yes. Oh my word, the remaster peak.
But
yes,
to give you an idea of how it originated, here's Turmoil, Calm of the Storm.
I'm kind of, when you were doing your remix contests for this album, I really wish, looking back, I really wish you'd put this one. And this would have been really fun to remix.
I mean, just say the word, man. I can send you the stuff.
That. That guitar.
I will say, I think the piano and the guitar don't clash as much. Mind you, I was working on Look to the Sky while working on Survivor, so at some point I learned the lesson that about what I had done in Dilemma, and just didn't end up fixing it. We need to clap again, and I need to get my DistroKid stuff so we can release our song.
Oh, yeah.
I am also open to collabs.
I need to get back to you on those demos that you sent me forever ago. That I said I'd write something to, and I am yet to do. That's what I need to do.
Tag me in. Yo, mega collab.
You know,
one that will hopefully get finished. Yes, I was gonna say. Dude, we need to do something, because that was kind of cool what we had. It's just sad that it fizzled out. Yeah. Partly because of Soundwave, but...
Throwing bullets at him, okay.
Never done a mega collab. Technically, neither have I.
Mega collabs are cool when you can actually, and everyone can communicate, right?
Communicate, coordinate.
Different one. I was in a different one outside of Dreaming Skyjake, and oh my goodness, it did not get finished.
Yeah.
What is this part? This part here is confusing my brain. That guitar is in key, right?
It was intended to be.
That is...
Whether it is or not, I cannot say. So, I will reiterate, at this point in time, the only thing I was concerned about as far as things being in key was that the letters were the same. Minor and major did not make sense to me. I'm just like, they both have the same letter. They must be the same.
No, it's not.
How naive I was. It's like, that's not what relative means, stupid. Whatever isn't in key, though, I fixed in the remastered version.
Yes. No.
I'm not perfect pitch, least of my concern.
No. Being perfect pitch is something I could only dream of being. Dude, the idea of being able to hear something and just immediately, like, I just know.
I remember joking with somebody about perfect pitch and being like, oh, somebody sneezed. Yes, that's E major 7. And then somebody was like, they sneezed a chord? And it's like, it was a chorus of sneezes.
We should get Charlie Puth on this stream.
Dude. Well, first we got to get him to recant his, like, AI thing.
Yeah, you know,
he got hired by some company as like their head of like music, whatever, and like he's trying to peddle this this course on how to use their AI software to make music.
Yep, I
and
saw
it's like,
that.
brother,
It's very cringe.
How the mighty have fallen.
Bro has perfect pitch. What's he need AI for?
I don't know, man.
It's tiring for sure. A moment to breathe.
Yeah, a moment to breathe.
Oh wait, it's this one. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is, again, these are not in order. I wanted to order them, but I didn't. So this one's supposed to be like a lo-fi kind of thing, which you be the judge on if that was successful.
Anyone but me judge this song. I'm gonna be very biased.
AI music is scary. Not the descriptor I would use for it.
I would use more concerning. Although, depending on your point of view, I can definitely see why you would consider it to be scary. It's there. People don't like learning music, I guess. People care more about the outcome of music rather than the process of making it, which is...
Listen, part of the reason why we're doing this is because if any AI tries to train on it, it will be instantly filled with the fear of my music.
Oh, did you know what? You should check. The Atlantic has this like AI watchdog thing where you can put in your artist name and you can see if any data sets are trained off your music.
Dude, that would be hilarious if any AI tried to like train off of my music, especially any of this older stuff.
It counts for just YouTube too. So if your music was on YouTube, sometimes it doesn't even need to be on streaming. It'll just scrape it off YouTube.
Bro, what?
Yep. It happened to a few of my friends already when I was looking into it. I'm like, dude, what?
Bruh. Yeah, I don't mean some ways, but like things like Suno is just too much in my opinion. Dude, Suno needs to die, okay? The idea that Suno has become as big as it has is so insane. Because it's like...
They do a lot of social media promotion, so they gotta...
It's really dumb. Like, I'll admit, when AI started kind of taking off, I wasn't, like, you know, totally against it. And I'll say in a way, I'm still not totally against generative AI in a way, but there's very specific use cases I would say that are, like, if guided by strict guidelines, could maybe be okay. But
yeah,
guidelines have not hit that point.
Hell no.
Laws have not reached that point. And as both a music producer and somebody who works in IT, the amount that some people push AI and depend on AI is just mind-bogglingly dumb. It's like, oh man, I can't figure out this problem. Do I do research and actually try to learn something? Or do I go to Grok or ChatGPT or AI slot machine of the month and have it generate a PowerShell script for me that I then have to use several tokens to get it into a usable state? Like, bro, what are we doing here? People pay us to do this.
The thing that
I mean, I don't get
thing
paid for the
here-
music thing, but you get what I mean.
right, right. I remember I don't like generative AI and creative stuff. For me, if I know that generative AI was used even in the smallest bit in something creative like a song, artwork, anything, I lose interest. That's just me. I remember when it first came out, I was relatively like lean on it. I think there's still messages in my Discord when I was being like defensive of it. That changed a lot. I don't support it. I don't like it. I've changed a lot of my old cover arts that were once generated with AI. Except for one which didn't change over on Spotify because Spotify's stupid. But
I'll admit I have some that have utilized generative AI as far as like
Mhm.
images go, and
Yeah.
I
I think
I
when it
don't
first
think I'm going to change them just because one, I like keeping things in a way that shows how they were. Like that's the
Mhm,
reason
mhm.
why like I haven't removed like some of my older music from YouTube, and like
Right.
why, when I released the remasters of my albums, why I didn't remove the old ones, because I want them to still exist so people can see like what it was and what it became,
Yeah. Yeah.
and also just like to show the time that it was made in.
Right.
I
Like
guess.
for me, I guess because the cover art is used to represent the song, and the song represents like either like for me, how I make music now represents like what I
Yeah.
was feeling at the time of making it. It represents me, and AI doesn't represent me or my beliefs that I hold. So it would be. It would be unfair for me to keep it AI, much
Yeah.
less of the damage that AI. I'd rather not just go.
Yeah.
We spiraled into this a few streams ago. When it's
Generating art, it's when you brag about or sell it, said art while hiding that. Yeah, see, that's the thing. If you are upfront about it, I feel like that's better than trying to hide it. It's still like I laugh at it, but it's like the pick up a pencil and draw meme that's become such a big thing on
yeah.
Twitter, which dumpster fire that is. Occasionally somebody says something that's not just brain dead, and it's
I
a
will
once
say
in a blue moon thing, but
I will say I think it's not generating art, it's generating outcomes. You can't generate art. That's not how that works.
you can call it whatever. um I'm not gonna argue semantics of it. I think if people are upfront about it, and if it has like a purpose to what they're trying to do, like there have been some people who have used generative AI as like a statement, I guess, or like to get a specific look for something, like maybe not quite as deep a cut as I might think. But there's a YouTuber called Postra. He does like horror content, and he had a series that he was doing called what is it? Dreams of an Insomniac or something. And like he did use some AI generated like images in it, but it was to get that unsettling look that AI imagery had at the time because of how unsophisticated it was. And it added to the eeriness of the series because of that design choice. That I think is fine. I don't like when people go and like try to hide that something's generative AI, and I don't particularly like it used in music in such a way that some people do, where like they generate samples and loops and stuff and then like mix that together, because it's like you could have just made that. I'm not paying $50 for an artist to make me a server icon image versus just going on AI and generating it. Lol, I'm picking the low cost option. Use your money however you want. Like there are probably cheaper artists who can make you something, and if you really put your mind to it, some stock images, maybe some YouTube tutorials, you can make your own like whatever you want, profile picture, server icon, whatever. And if it's for a personal use thing, whatever. If it's not, there's so much to the discussion on like the morality and like differing opinions and stuff on AI. I don't like the way it's going. I don't like that there's not restrictions on it that should be there. I don't like that there are companies who are taking all the RAM to go and build data centers, or rather not build data centers, because they're just hoarding stuff and not actually fulfilling contracts, which is a whole other discussion. Which is not what we're here for, so we're not gonna get too
your
into
art
that.
is
But
your art that you use in your music is really cool, by the way. Considering that you make it all by yourself is really sick. I'm just staying very quiet
to whom
here.
are you referring?
I'm responding to Cat's.
I could do
Twitch
my own, made all
chat,
my own
sorry.
artwork on my music or well edited and such out of stock pictures. Yeah, there are a couple of artworks I did where like I took specific things I generated and like I edited them together, and again to get like that specific feel. I have a song not released. We're not going to listen to it in this one because it wasn't released during this year, but I have a song called Familiar Daydream where the song I made myself, but the artwork I used AI image generation to make like a computer, to make a desk, to make like a background for the computer. And the point of that was to be like something familiar, but like really off looking because it was AI generated.
I get the points on that, but to be fair, like if you weren't a friend, I wouldn't have any interest in that song because of the AI stuff, right? Like I'm gonna support you because you're a friend. I'm gonna support Kat because she's a friend, but like I wouldn't like if I know that it's AI generated. Typically, I'm like, nope, not gonna even no.
And
It's the same thing goes for that like that YouTube series that you mentioned. Like it's just not anything I'm interested in because like yeah, you could generate it and it could have that off-putting look, but like if you have money like this YouTuber who I'd imagine does because I'm looking at his subscriber count right now.
Well, he didn't at the time, buddy. This was like this dude's channel has grown over time.
But still, it's just not. I wouldn't have any desire because it's not. It doesn't align with me like at all.
That's perfectly fine. But if somebody else has an interest into it, I don't think you should go like telling them,
well,
"Oh no,
I'm just
don't
not gonna
support this
interact with
person"
it.
and whatever.
Like I'm just not gonna interact
that's
with
their
it.
that's their
the
choice.
thing.
But like
I won't.
like
I won't say anything about it.
I will say
'cause
he
I'm not
has
gonna
since
interact.
then like said that he regrets doing that and that he won't like he wants to rework the series because like he decided he didn't like the angle he was taking it and like stuff like that. So I will say like he did say after the fact that like he wishes he hadn't done that, but that was the reason he did it at the time was for that stylistic choice.
No, I understand the reason. I'm just saying it still wouldn't click with me, even if that's the reason. Like to me, I don't consider that a good reason to still use AI.
Anyhow,
it's just me.
We've now spent who knows how long on this conversation instead of listening to more music.
Right. That lo-fi song is not my favorite song you've made. It's just there.
I've made
just
better music and better lo-fi.
Finer things.
But yeah, this one
You've made finer things, Jake.
This one, I'm not sure where my mind was at when I was making this or when I named it. No, you're good. Don't take my my comment as being like, oh man, look what you did. It's just like because we've been like even before we started the stream, we were like, we don't want this to be super long because like it is kind of late. We're on Eastern time and it's like 10:30 right now, and we've been streaming for like an hour and 20 minutes.
I feel like whenever someone brings up AI, it just triggers something in Jake. He's just like, "Oh my gosh!"
Because I have so much to say about it. Because it's not
like I'd watch a video essay on you.
Maybe because video essay. I'd have to put so much time into that, but because there are merits. It's under here 32. AM or PM? Because we're on PM.
I think
unless you're also Eastern. In which case,
in the same time
cool.
Zone.
But yeah, I have a lot of opinions on it because, like, I don't feel exactly the same way I did in PM, yeah,
PM,
so
yep.
Eastern. I don't feel the same way I did about it back in like 2022 or whenever the heck it first started really popping off. But like, I have very complex opinions on it. I will not be like protesting picket fence sign like no AI, because that's not reasonable. There's already implementations of AI in systems and stuff
He's
that
from the future.
are useful and are like, but like generative AI, there's so many layers to it. And like
there is a lot.
Use of AI and the way that people are using it. AM here, I'm from the future.
He's from the future, guys.
Hey,
what's it like in the future? Is it cool? But yeah, there's a lot to
a lot of the ways people have tried to utilize AI as like a cost saving measure is just so dumb. Am I rich beyond mortal needs yet? It's Sunday.
It takes a lot.
It's a monster truck commercial now.
To cover it all, I've been trying to write a script around this because I have so many thoughts. I
feel like it would be good to do as like a joint thing, because like differing opinions and stuff, not necessarily as like a debate sort of thing, but like, you know, different perspectives.
I feel like this would be just to inform my viewers who don't follow my socials what I feel like. It's not more like I'm trying to debate or prove anyone wrong. It's just like, hey, this is what I feel. This is what you're gonna expect from me, and live with it.
I feel like despite some people's best efforts, education on AI and its consequences and uses and such is like, there's so little of it that is like easily accessible to people, and there are so many people who just, unless it's put in front of them, they don't care.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there are plenty of people who've like made their own videos and stuff talking about it, but I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen any, which maybe it's just, you know, not come across my feed, but
right.
Anyhow.
Okay.
Next song. Here we go. Finer Things. I don't want to start playing it while we're talking about this stuff because I feel like it takes away from the conversation and the whole point of this stream. Yo, dude, welcome to the stream, Fee. That's how you pronounce your name, right? Or Fien? Finn? Sorry, man. It's been so long since I've had to pronounce your name. In my mind, you're still clumsy. But yo, man, what's up? Thanks for lurking. I feel like this is a type of song that I made a lot of, where like it has a good start, and I just donk it up. And I don't mean like in the type of bass. I mean like I don't do very well with it.
This song feels like you follow the same like blueprint you used for Standing Nixon.
The music cut you off. Hang on. What did you say?
This song feels like the same blueprint you used for Stand in Unison.
Oh.
Like,
I probably unconsciously used that song structure many times.
And then like this mellow bass thing for the drop. Like it sounds very similar to Stand in Unison.
I did kind of get stuck in a weird pattern for a while, and that's why I feel like my music from like 2023 onward has been such a big step, because I tried to break away from the same like song structure I always did and like the same like instrumentation I would always do, because I would always try to do like a piano, I'd always do like a synth like lead and or arp. And like the chords were always kind of similar, and maybe not like sounding exactly the same, but like there was definitely patterns there. That I feel like I've managed to break free from a little bit.
Break free.
We're breaking free.
Oh, you still need to send me your song for the video I mentioned last time.
Oh, dude, I have. So I've been kind of stuck on a couple. And unsurprisingly, they're Kasane Tato songs.
Hey, you know what? I'm perfectly okay with it. You're the only person who has yet to send me the song.
You know how my music listening habits are, though, dude. I'm always surprised when I listen to something that's like, oh, this isn't like 3 years old buried in somebody's YouTube channel. And I'm just late to the party. I don't fully remember what changes I made in the remaster of this, but I do think I made it a little more cohesive.
I just remember really liking the Turmoil remaster. The other ones are kind of just like I don't fully remember. Oh, did you hear the new? Speaking of Kasane Tato for a second here, have you heard the new Roma song?
I don't know.
That makes me sad. You're gonna have to listen after stream. All right,
Yeah.
moving on. Look to
Dude,
the sky. I got it. It's to the sky. I got it. Okay.
Someday I need to do a stream of just like my favorite Vocaloid songs or something, or like a video.
Showing my friend my favorite Vocaloid songs.
Throw it on the pile of things that may never get made.
Give it a couple decades.
We've talked about so many video ideas and stuff and just have not gotten around to them.
Right?
Someday. But yeah, here's the title track for the album, Look to the Sky. This one I think I definitely did justice in the remaster. But let's go ahead and listen. I think at this time I might have finally gotten something besides the default piano. So I think it sounds different.
I think I mentioned this last stream as well. I still don't fully understand why you always did the whole extremely long no drums when you start the drop. Like, I get the whole idea of having like a fake out, but then you usually bring in other things aside from just the drums, but you just have like the full drop here and then add in the drums later.
I don't know. I don't intend it as like a fake out thing. I like to have drops where like you hear the drop first, and in my mind the drums make it more intense, so it comes in later because it kind of like reinforces the drop, in my opinion. I don't know, that's just a weird quirk that I've developed in my music. There are probably some songs though, don't come to mind, where I do have like the drums like first thing in the drop, but I don't.
Yeah, those are probably mostly collabs with me. Man.
I don't know about that, but we've only collabed like 5 times.
Only 5 times.
At least that's been released. Yeah.
You say it's a weird quirk. All I can think about is, hey, this is Doug DeMuro, and this is the quirks and features of Paradox MM songs. And you might not get that, but he's a car YouTuber.
I don't think so. Now this main drop was just like a loop from Cymatics. I could not make this if I wanted to. I mean, maybe now I could if I really tried at it, but at the time, no way. Oh, that's so loud. Here you can definitely hear that I didn't do much EQing.
Yeah. The longer the song, the more Discord likes to insert cuts to the.
Weird. Like it's cutting in and out on your end?
Yeah, just it was, but it's back to normal.
Yeah, this one didn't really integrate with the song as well, I don't think. There's the classic Paradox, low pass filter, and fade out.
I really, really think that would have been so much better if you had put drums in that drop. I won't lie to you.
I might have put drops in the remaster one. I don't remember if I did. All right, so this is Lurk in the Dark, which you and I both used the same melody loop. I forget which song you did. I think it was from Diamonds, though.
Was it? I don't remember having. I'll look into it later.
It was
Let's
either
listen.
Diamonds or Nova. I think around that time that you used the same like melody from
Nova.
here.
Nova. I don't think I have anything called Nova.
No, Neon. Sorry, not
Neon. Okay.
It's a 4-letter word that starts with an N. Okay.
Okay. Oh, I think you might be talking about the song "Broken." Now I'm thinking about it.
Oh, maybe. Which album was that from?
It wasn't an album. It was just a song.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
I could have sworn it was a part of something.
No, it was like when I took 3 months away from posting anything on YouTube years ago, and I came back with music that was below average.
Well,
All right,
anyways,
let's go.
here is my first and I think only hybrid trap kind of song. At least that's what I was going for. This one definitely needed mixing.
Man, I remember liking this one a lot when it first came out.
All right. Now we're in the deluxe edition where I had 4 tracks that were not included in the original one. This came out
I only remember Instinct
later.
from this.
Yeah. So I had 2 like remade versions of songs. We have General Different Luster orchestral mix, and Diamond in a Rock version. And then I had 2 new original songs, Instinct and Palms in the City. So General Different Luster, the orchestral mix. This one was originally made as part of a project that I've yet to discuss as part of this, because it is going to get its own stream and discussion on that. So not going to go into that too much here. But there was a project. Somebody wanted to use this song, but they wanted to have an orchestral version of it, and this is my best attempt at it. I did try to remake this for the definitive edition, and I just couldn't come up with anything, so I just didn't. And I wish I could, because I really like the idea I had for this, but I don't think it delivered very well. So here we go. Hearing it off time from you because of the latency is kind of funny. Yeah, I had this weird ambient pad that I was using for this. Try and give it like a ethereal or cinematic sound to it. I feel like I could have done better with it.
Go, 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 go. Boom, 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 boom.
So not terrible, but definitely a little lacking, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's unoffensive, so it's calm, it's cool.
Calm, cool,
It's
collected.
better than that orchestral remix I made of, I think it was New Dream.
Did you ever show me that? I
Uh,
don't recall if you ever did.
no, yeah, you hold
I
on,
don't
I'll
recall
check.
you submitting that, so
That's why I say I think I'm gonna correct myself before I lock in. That was the song. But I know I did one of New Dream. I just don't remember if it was. Oh no, it was New Dream. In fact, it's on your channel right now.
it is.
Yep,
Huh.
it is.
Interesting. So I guess when we get to 2023, we're gonna have to listen to those again.
For sure. There's a lot of good remixes when you did your remix streams, man.
Mm.
You gotta do more of those.
I
Just saying.
know. I need the time to coordinate them because I do enjoy running them, but
They are fun. They are so much fun. But
I enjoy listening to people's remixes of my music. So it's cool to see what inspiration people can take from something I've made and make it something their own.
For sure, for sure.
Anyways, here is Instinct. I think I did change the key for this in the remastered version.
Okay. You know, I don't remember how accurate this was. I don't even know if it was this song. But I remember I was chilling at your house when you were working on one of your remasters. And that guitar, I think it was this song, but it was a guitar like a few bars back. And we found that was off beats.
Yeah, I think I did. Suddenly, piano.
We've got the viewers coming in for this.
Yo.
What?
They felt a disturbance in the force and knew they were missing Peak. And they showed up and they're like, what is this?
Well, this is the disturbance that you're missing. Okay.
Just a reminder, this is old. I've made this better.
Nah, he released it last week. He's just trying to hide it.
You shush. I'm gonna start telling people that Killer Instinct is your magnum opus.
What's Killer Instinct? I don't even see that anywhere.
Oh, you'll see it and hear it. I will resurrect
In
it.
his Diamonds review video. You guys go check that out. You made the better Instinct, by the way.
What?
You made the better Instinct song.
I like this dreamy kind of like pluck sound I used. All right, we are over halfway through here.
Celebrate good times. Come on. All right, what's next? What's next? What's next?
Here we got Palms in the City, my first and I think only tropical house song I've ever produced. At least it's been like released. Keep losing my cursor.
That vocal ARP thingy is a no. We should back that off. We should take that out. No.
I felt obligated to try and put vocal chops in these because both Heart Racing and Diamond in a Rut had vocal chops and they did really well. And also so people can stop saying, or to try and get people to stop saying, oh, you don't have any vocals. Yes, I do. They may not be good, but they're vocals. That was a weird rendering glitch. I don't recall seeing that. So does this guitar pass the Blue Lays satisfaction?
Yeah, it's fine. I don't hate it. It's just that it's in a song I don't care for, so it's like...
I will get you to care about my use of guitar in songs.
And this song, good luck. That bell thing just sounds so slightly off. Okay, well maybe the drums were causing that because
I think it was the drums.
How dare the drums be off?
The number of times I've had that issue, dude, in songs without realizing it until after it's released.
I mean, Magix has a history of doing that in general.
That is true. It could very well not have been my fault, but I don't know. All right. Here it is. Time to hit a rock version.
No.
Just going to rip the Band-Aid off on this one.
I don't even have the energy to try. And
oh!
this there a mute button somewhere? Who let bro burn the house down? How can you make the original just be so good and then you make this?
I don't know. I amaze even myself sometimes. I think I wanted to try remaking this, or like doing a different take on Diamond in a Rut in a different genre, and it also just scrapped that. This part sounds hilarious. Ugh. Why?
Wow. This is dragging.
I bet. Man, what was I thinking?
Were you thinking at all?
I don't know, man. I have no answer.
Man. That was depressing.
Yeah. But we're about to get
Jungle
undepressed
Basics, okay.
because we are moving into some peak paradox.
Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta go get something because I gotta take like a 5-second hiatus. Hold on.
Okay, man. So, how are we feeling so far, guys? Anything sticking out to you? Any thoughts, prayers? Very loud noise complaints. I guess very strongly worded noise complaints. There's been some not great ones in this, but there are some that I think are still okay for what I did at the time. But yeah, sometimes you got to get the bad ones out before you can get to the good stuff. So, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 songs left from YouTube. And then depending on where we're at, I might make the unreleased stuff a different stream just because of how late it is here. But we'll see where we are at that time, and we'll see what Ethan thinks. But for now, we'll just wait till he gets back so we can start this one. This is another one that's going to be out of order of like how it is on the album. Simply because... Don't you start. I paused you. In fact, give me just a second.
Okay.
Yeah, just a
I'm
second.
back.
Okay, we're back. I think, yeah, we're starting a free ride. All right. Ready?
Let's go.
All right.
I remember the music video you made for this.
Yeah.
Did I do a video for this album?
I don't know if you did.
No, I said I was going to. I don't know if it ever happened. Dun, dun, dun. Bow, 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 bow. I'm really looking forward to when we get to the Gems era. Bum, 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 bum. Right. Do-do-do-do. Do. Do-do-do-do. Bing.
Oh,
Good song. Good song.
I just happened to. No, I don't want to go to my channel. Wow. Okay.
Ready, Kilobyte.
Yeah. Now that's some bass. See, this is one album I don't think I'll ever touch. Because if anything, if I ever made any changes to these, it would be minor mixing things. It would not be worth like doing a whole other release for this.
Wayne?
Could I make it better? Possibly. Do I want to? No. Oop. We have a bot in chat.
Cringe.
I blocked him, but I don't know if that removed that from the real chat, but it's no longer on
Yeah, the message
my
was deleted. You're
restream
good.
chat. Okay, cool. Sometimes when I remove stuff from the restream chat, it doesn't always remove it from the actual chat.
Wow.
They may have fixed that since I last did it, but dun, 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 dun. Bow, 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 bow. Maybe that impact I would have chosen something different, but
These songs feel so much shorter. But also they're so much better. So like maybe I'm just
they're also
enjoying this
so
way
much faster.
more. True.
So like the different sections don't last as long.
Sunrise Vista.
The GOAT, Sunrise Vista. You gotta like this guitar. Da, da, da. Da, da, da.
This piano irritates me.
Why?
I don't know. I don't like the magic piano sound though, so it's probably that.
We're at 2 hours and 8 minutes, by the way.
Is it dancing time or something?
I'm just letting you know we managed to pick up the pace a little bit. Banger. All right, Catacombs.
I forgot how cool this song is.
Well, you're welcome for reminding you.
A.
Club Underground. This one was a little bit of a pain because I wanted to title it with it being spelled UNDRGD, but DistroKid wouldn't let me because it was an irregular, what was the word? Acronym or something? Or something weird. So that's why on YouTube it's got the original title and then Underground spelled out. Here we go. Dude, I need to dig back into this.
The thing with these songs is that they're getting to a point where I won't have anything to say because they're just good. So like
Here's Emergency. This was the first one on the album, and actually, I think the first drum and bass song I ever made, which you'll kind of notice it stands out a little bit from the rest.
Not bad for the first D&B song he ever made.
Yeah. Let's see. So let's kick it old school.
I remember this one.
I don't know what the weird, like, sound at the beginning it is. Or it sounds like something's, like, blowing. I don't know what that is. I did not add that, though. I also don't recall it being a part of, like, the loop. So I don't know.
I will say I think that was my least favorite one so far for this album.
Really, you don't like Kick It Old School?
It's fine, but it doesn't really click with me, I guess.
I thought some parts of it flowed really well together.
Mm.
Kind of a call and response thing. But
Yeah.
we got this one, and if it will stop doing things. Yeah, we got two more. Or no, we got Retreat, Sight to See. Yeah, so two more for Drum and Basics. And then we got three more individual things.
Already?
And because it is like 11:30 right now,
Almost midnight.
I think we're gonna split this stream once we get through the YouTube stuff and do
Yeah.
another stream going through the unposted stuff.
Yeah,
'Cause-
I'm just fine with that.
Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and listen to these last few songs.
Let's go. Oh, I remember this one. Okay. That's a bit of a sudden ending for a Paradox song.
Yeah, there wasn't. I don't think there was really a good way to do that, but also like with the idea I had in mind, because that's the thing. I've mentioned a couple of times now, but the idea behind this was this isn't just an album. This is like in my head a sort of score. So each of these songs in my head, I had like a scene in mind.
Right.
And so the kind of sudden end to that is like, oh, hey, suddenly, like, this is over. This scene is done. All right, so here is the final track from Drum and Basics Volume 1, and this is called Sights to See.
Yeah. that a whistle sample?
Kind of.
That was a sine wave right there.
Yeah.
Chaotic.
All right. So, what would you say was your favorite out of Drum and Basics?
Catacombs or Free Ride, probably.
Okay, solid choices. All right. So, for our final 3 released songs of 2020, I just spoiled one of them, but we have what I'd say is still one of my best songs I released.
Crazy Things We Do.
Crazy Things, and one of the few that has like non-chopped vocals. This one was sort of a commission, but not exactly. A friend of mine needed a new outro song for his channel. And I made the like chorus / drop for this, and I'm like, do you mind if I turn this into a full song? He's like, go ahead. And so I did. And so here is that song. Say, can you feel the sensation? You're my sweetest temptation. You set my heart in temptation. You're my sweetest temptation.
and the silence when you're gone. I'm feeling empty and alone without you. I need you right here by my side. When you're near, everything's alright. That's all true. I'm trying to find my way.
Whoa. The crazy things we do. Still such a good song.
Yeah. And this, I think, was one of my highest effort projects for this year. In part
Down memory lane.
because of the video. Oh, man. Also, this is like one of my favorite like synth pop songs I've done. So here we go. Funnily topical, Dancing Down Memory Lane. Fun fact, a friend of mine had this song play during their wedding reception.
Oh my word, I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, that was really cool. I remember we were just like hanging out and I'm like, huh, this song sounds familiar. And then she checked the playlist and she's like, oh yeah, it's your song. And I'm like, yo! Yeah, that is pretty cool, man. Also, glad somebody's still here with us. It was pretty
Talking
quiet
in
there
silence.
for a while.
Boom, boom, boom. Bam, bam. Man,
And then we don't need to watch
such a
that
good
again.
song.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
All right, so this last one is another commission. As you can see, it's a Ben 10 thing. So a couple
What Pux is
of
known for.
a couple of larger Ben 10 focus channels at the time, which you can kind of see in the description there, namely the Ink Tank, Xanderflix, excuse me, and Popcross, decided to do a big celebratory live stream for Ben 10's 15th anniversary, which that was 5 years ago. So that means this year is going to be the 20th anniversary of Ben 10. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, the artwork's kind of whatever. But I was asked to make the trailer theme for it, and I don't know if the trailer's still up, but if you check it out, you can hear this in it. Now, there is a little thing at the end which went unused. But yeah, so here is what that theme sounds like. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little surprised they went with this.
It's definitely something. Bit of a shock coming from Dancing Down Memory Lane and Crazy Things. Oh man.
But yeah, that was the trailer. And looking back, wow, I feel like I could have done that a lot better. But there were a couple of like theme Easter eggs in here. So like this part. So that beginning part was supposed to be like the weird synthy sound at the beginning of the original Ben 10 theme. And then and then you can barely hear it, but there's a little bit that goes dun 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 dun. That's from the Ben 10 Ultimate Alien theme song. And the part goes into from there. That part on the guitars is the melody for the Ben 10 Alien Force theme. And I forget what that part was supposed to be, if that was just like something I did or what. If you watch the trailer, it'll probably make sense. But then you get another little bit of the Alien Force theme. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, and there's the old logo. But yeah, that was kind of cool. Weird little piece of channel history for me. And then, like I said, I got kind of lazy with this. I went and made, so this like part here, the text was something they had made, and I tried to like make it a part of like a bigger thing. And I was like, okay, cool. I don't know what else to do for the rest of this. So random renders and then background. And that is it for my music from 2020, at least for now.
Stream one.
Stream part 1. Yes, we will be. I don't think, unless it ends up working out for you, I don't know. To do this tomorrow, it might end up being like another time during the week or even next weekend. Depending on how that works. Look, there's a
We shall see.
cereal video there. But that will be going over the unreleased stuff I have from 2020. And yeah, so that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed coming along for this part of the journey. If you want to be notified when I go live next and be able to catch the next part, as well as to join us for the rest of this series, checking out my music throughout the years, be sure to subscribe on YouTube and ring the notification bell, or follow on Twitch, whichever your preferred viewing platform is. Also, be sure to check out the description either on YouTube or the About section on Twitch to get links to either, as well as links to the VOD channel where you might be watching this, links to my merch store, which has some designs. I probably ought to put up a couple of new ones to do with Chroma Cosmic. And maybe a couple of other things. Speaking of, be sure to check out and stream Chroma Cosmic. It's my latest release. It contains the tracks from my color-based EP plus some new ones. So if you enjoy color bass or just some funky sounding music, be sure to check it out.
It's a good album, guys. It's a good album. Trust.
Yeah. Blue Lays would never lie to you.
Great. Now I gotta follow this standard of being honest.
But yeah, check that out. Check out the other streams when I finally get them up. And hopefully this summer I'll be getting around to doing normal streams at some point, whether gaming or I would love to get back into doing music streams, just like doing music production live. Content is on the way. I'm always working on stuff. I might be doing some serial videos soon. I don't know. Music critiques kind of depends on my throat, because that's still a little jacked up. You might have heard me cough a little bit throughout this stream, though it's been better, I'd say, tonight than it has been in previous streams. Yeah. Also, check out Blue Lays, his stuff, his latest album, Wings, is that it?
Correct. Wings. Go stream Wings. Go listen, please. Please. I worked hard on that. Please and please. Go listen. Leave your feedback, etc. Fun stuff.
But yeah, that's it for now. See you guys in the next stream. I hope you have a great day, night, wherever you're seeing this. And I guess, again, because I did out of order, I'll see you next time. Bye.
Yeah.